Hi everyone and welcome to the channel. So today in this video we will learn how we can set default or dynamic values in Salesforce ScreenFlow inputs. So this can be useful in the scenarios where you want to create a ScreenFlow that you can use as a edit window for a specific object. So you can do it for the custom objects. And in this example I am going to show you with the help of a standard contact object in which we are going to edit the contact records using the screen flow, and there we will see the fields will be already populated taking the values from the existing contact record. So first let me show you a demo screen flow that I have created in which I have added default values in the screen flow inputs, and then we will see how we can create the same screen flow with the default values. So this is the screen flow that I have created. So here to get the default values in the screen flow inputs, I have added get record element. This get record element will fetch the default value that will be populated in the input fields. Then using the update record element, we are going to update that record. So let me show you how this flow works. So for that, I will click on the debug button. So in the debug window, we need the ID of the record. So I will go to the contacts tab. So here we have a contact James Anderson. So to test the flow, we will get the ID of this contact. And now in the debug window, we will enter the ID that we have copied. So this is the contact ID. And as I click on the run button, you will see all the fields, that is contact first name, last name, email, and the phone is auto populated. So right now I am on the flow setup window. And before starting the flow, I will just take few seconds to introduce our newly launched Salesforce admin course. So first let me show the course content, then we will continue to the topic. So this is our newly launched Salesforce admin course, and I will also mention the course link in the description from where you can access and view the course. So we have designed this course specifically for the beginners and the people who want to learn the admin part. So in this course, you are going to get more than 50 hours of video content, including PDFs and solution. And for this course, we have covered every module in depth. You can see these are the modules that we have covered in this course, that is Introduction to Salesforce, Salesforce Navigation and Setup. So in the modules, you can see the table of content so that you will have an idea what are the topics that we have covered in this admin course. And we have covered this course in 10 modules. So it will take you around 2 to 3 months to complete this whole course. And when it comes to the pricing, we have kept it $199 for the lifetime access. So once you purchase this course, you are going to get lifetime access for this course. So this was all about the course. So here in the so here in the flow setup window, we will create a screen flow. So for that, click on the flow button and here select the option screen flow. So here first we need to create a text variable that will store the ID of the current contact. So for that, click on the toggle icon and here select new resource. So the new resource will be a variable and the API name we have to write as record ID, and the data type here will be text. And after this, don't forget to select the checkbox that is available for input and then click done. And after creating the variable, we will add a get record element to fetch the default value of the record. So here select get records. So I'm going to label this as get contacts, and the API name here will be auto filled. So object here will be contact, and in the condition requirement you have to select like contact ID equals to the variable that we have created, that is record ID. And here in the section how many records to store, select only the first record. And how to store record data, select automatically store all fields, and then we are going to add the screen component in which we will get the default value while editing the contact. So I'm going to label this field as edit contacts, and the API name will be auto filled. So here first we will add contact first name and the last name. So for that I will add text component to the screen region and I will label it as first name, and the API name here will be auto filled. So here for the value we have to select like contact from get contacts and then select the field value that you are going to update over here. So we will select first name, here it is, and in the same way we will define the contact last name. So for that, add the text component over here, text field over here, and then label it as last name, and the API name will be autofilled. And again, we will define the default value in the same way, that is contact from get context, that is the get record element, and then the name of field. And another field that we are going to add over here is contact email. So we will add the email field to the screen region, and the API name will be email. So here for the default value, click on the value, and here select contact from get contacts and then email. And now for the phone, I will add phone field to the screen region, and the API name we are going to keep as contact phone. And in the default value, you have to select value contact from get contacts and then select phone. So with this, we have set the default value for all the fields that we have taken over here. So we can also configure the footer. So here we don't need the pause in the previous button. So in the configure footer, I will remove pause and previous and keep the finish button. So here click on the done button. So after the screen, we are going to update the record taking the input. So for that, I will add update record element. I'm going to label it as update contacts, and the API name here will be auto filled. So here the collection will be the get contacts, that is contact from get contacts. And after this, click on the save button. So we will update the flow label and the flow API name. So I'm going to label it as autofill edit record, and the API name will be autofilled. So here click on the save button. So here I forgot one more thing, that after after getting the context, editing the context, we can't directly update the context. So between the screen and the update context, we need to add a assignment element. So for that, I will add the assignment element that will through which we will get the updated context. So for that, I will add the assignment element. So I forgot to add this in the previous demo that I have shown you. So in this, we will add the assignment. So I will name it as assign updated records. And then we have to set the variables and the value. So the variable here will be contact from get contacts, and then first name, that will be equals to the value from the screen, that is edit contacts first name, and then click on the add assignment, and then the next one will be contact from get contacts and the last name, that will be equals to the value from the screen, that is last name. And then we will map the variable value for the email and the phone as well, contact from get contacts and then email, that will be mapped with screen, email, and then select value. And the last one is phone, so we will select business phone, and it will be mapped with edit contacts, phone, and then value. So this is how we need to map the variables to update the records. And now we'll again save the flow. And before debug, we will activate the flow. And now I will click on the debug button. So in the debug window, I will enter the record ID of any of the contact record. So I will take the same contact that I have shown you earlier. So here I will enter the ID of the contact and click run. And after this, I will click on the next button. So you can see the changes are committed. So here you can see the transaction is committed and the records are updated successfully. So this is how our flow is working fine. And now we'll add the same flow on the record page of the contact, so that we can call this edit window using a button. So for that, I will go to the edit object and here create an action. So for that, click on button links and action and have a click new action. So here we have to select the action type, so it will be a flow, and then we have to select the screen flow that you have created. So it is autofill edit record, and the label we are going to give it as edit contacts autofill, and here click on the save button. And now we need to add this button to the page layouts. So for that, go to the page layouts and select the default page layout. So in the page layouts, go to mobile and lightning actions, and then drag the created flow button, that is edit contact autofill, to the section Salesforce mobile and lightning experience actions. So I will drop it over here and then click on the save button. And now when I go to the contact record, so now we will select another contact to edit it. So this time we will select Abraham Jones, and this is the button that you have created. So I will click on it and then update the values. And then click on the next button, and now you can see the changes that we have made. So this is how we can use a screen flow to update the record, in which we can set the default value or autofill the input values. And I hope that you have liked this video. Then please do like, share and subscribe us, and do not forget to hit the bell icon so that you can get regular updates of our upcoming videos. And thank you for giving your time and watching this video till last. See you in the next video. Till then, goodbye.